Hello my friends, so after testing this new killer for another day, I realized that this killer sucks big black Mexican balls. No racism. In my last video, I praised this killer for looking so unique and so weird in a good way, but not everything about this killer is positive. I have a bunch of negative shit to tell you. But before that, don't forget to subscribe if you want to suck my big fucking juicy cock. So first of all, I have to tell you that his power is absolutely out of place. Let's be real, when you see this creepy looking, kind of an alien-like strange killer, the last thing that comes to your head is that this killer kills people with a firefighter axe? I mean, seriously, just look at this thing. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool axe, but it looks like it belongs to a fucking firefighter. Developers missed an opportunity to introduce the best firefighter on the planet, Johnny Sins, into the game. It would make sense for him to carry this big dildo-like axe. But no, for some reason they decided that this is acceptable. Another thing is that in the teasers that we saw, and by the way, this killer had absolutely amazing top tier teasers, props to developers for showing us these teasers, but we saw this killer being able to crawl on 4 legs at an insane speed in these teasers. But not in the game. What the fuck? This killer can only walk on his 2 legs just like me when I go to shit. And the worst part is that this killer is absolutely capable of crawling on 4 legs. Imagine how much spookier and creepier this killer would be if he could crawl on 4 legs. The interesting thing is that this killer actually crawls in his mori. If you attempt to mori a survivor, you will see that this killer is crawling on 4 legs. But why the fuck isn't it in his gameplay mechanics? I mean, we already got a killer who can crawl on 4 legs. I'm talking about Xenomorph. So it's not like it would be a huge challenge for the developers to add this mechanic to another killer. But honestly, I smell laziness here. It's much easier to just make this killer stand on 2 feet just like any other killer in the game than animate this killer crawling on 4 legs like blah 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 blah, you know. But it doesn't really fit this character for him to just stand like any other killer in the game, you know what I mean? And the last part is his grenade launcher. I mean, who the fuck decided to give this killer a fucking grenade launcher?
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Please fire this person. And it's not like his grenade launcher is bad or anything like that, but again, it doesn't fit this character whatsoever. This killer doesn't look like a fucking World War II soldier who is capable of shooting grenades out of his stomach. It sounds weird, but this is what this killer actually is. I mean, just take a look at how weird and creepy this killer actually looks. This has to be the creepiest killer in Dead by Daylight, and I feel like developers have done an amazing job designing this killer's visual look. This killer is actually called the Unknown, and this name makes him extremely mysterious. Even his lore isn't clear on what this character really is, because his lore is literally unknown. And then we take these creepy facts about this killer, and once we start playing a match as this killer, we see that this killer has a grenade launcher. Like, what the fuck?
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
It doesn't make any sense to me. This power doesn't fit this killer whatsoever. It's just as unlogical as it would be to give a fucking AK-47 from CSGO to Michael Myers. This killer has one really cool mechanic which is called hallucinations, and you are able to teleport extremely quickly. I like how these hallucinations, they appear out of nowhere. You know what I mean? You're not capable of planting them by yourself. But do hallucinations really fit the look of this killer? I mean, it would definitely fit the Doctor. If the Doctor had the same power as the Unknown, nobody would have complained. But now I see many people, many YouTubers like Scott Gent is one of them, complaining about how his power, the Unknown's power, doesn't really match his character. And I'm not saying that this power is bad or anything like that. I actually had some fun playing as this killer, but even as a person who is not really interested in the lore of Dead by Daylight, I'm not a lore enthusiast, and I just want to have fun in the game. I still see flaws, and I'm thinking, how is this logical? You know what I mean? Anyway, I won't be complaining about his power anymore. It is what it is. Developers won't make any drastic changes to his power. I'm pretty sure of that, you know. Knowing developers of Dead by Daylight, they're pretty lazy to make drastic changes very quick. But let's talk about another thing why this killer kind of sucks. This killer has a very high skill floor, and what I mean by that is that it is very difficult to be good at this killer. And if you aren't really good at playing this killer, like me, my games took very long to complete. For example, my games today as the unknown took like 20 minutes to finish. And it's double the amount of time than playing most killers in Dead by Daylight. And not only do I hate prolonged matches in Dead by Daylight, but also I think that this killer won't be really popular because his skill floor, I feel like it's lower than, let's say, singularities, but these killers have a bunch of similarities. I mean, both killers can teleport, obviously in different ways, but still they can infect people, and nobody really plays Singularity these days. I'm honestly extremely surprised if I ever get to play against the Singularity. And it's not because the killer sucks, no, if the killer like Singularity got buffed, developers could very easily overbuff the killer and make him incredibly frustrating to deal with. But the thing is that nobody really wants to play Singularity because you really need some skill to play him well, and it's not really worth investing your time into the killer like that when there are so many more interesting killers in the game, more fun to play in a long term. The Singularity, yes, has a very fun power, but he gets very frustrating to play. It becomes boring to play as the Singularity very quick, and I feel like this killer will deal with the same issues, and I don't think we will see a bunch of the unknowns in the games, which is a shame because it's a new killer. Everybody is excited right now, everybody wants to play this killer, but I feel like it won't really take that long for this killer to completely disappear from your games. But anyway, that's just my opinion on this killer. Overall, this PTB isn't bad, but it's not the best. As for an original chapter, this is good, this is very good. I haven't really tried playing with the new survivor perks yet, so I'm gonna do it right now after finishing editing this video. The new map is great. Subscribe for more DBD videos. See you later. Bye. I'm a hardstyle fish, I'm a hardstyle fish. Baby, I'm a motherfucking hardstyle fish. I'm a hardstyle fish, I'm a hardstyle fish. Baby, I'm a motherfucking hardstyle fish. Ooh, okay, let's go, guys. Let's find the survivors. Hardstyle fish. Maybe I'm a motherfucking hardstyle fish. I'm a hardstyle fish. I'm a hardstyle fish. Baby, I'm a motherfucking hardstyle fish. I'm a hardstyle fish. I'm a hardstyle fish. Baby, I'm a motherfucking hardstyle fish.